It's so calming here, so it feels that time is stopping. I love this feeling.
Yeah, it's hard to work here. You don't want to. You want to drink the wine.
And just enjoy the view.
Yeah, don't do nothing.
I can understand you.
Yeah, it's more easy to work in Milano.
Nice.
This one is Caricante Catarratto, and stay just in fiberglass. Wine night maceration.
One night. I have some questions prepared. Maybe I can answer. First of all, I would like to ask you about the history, how it all began, how you became a winemaker.
Yeah. My father work was he worked with the vineyards. He was a farmer, and me and my brother we started to help him in the vineyard. So we started to make some wine in our garage, and then we liked very much this world. It was fantastic to see the fermentation because there are a million of small animals inside the wine that eat the sugar and make these fantastic things that is the wine. I studied by myself some books, but I want to know more and more. So I went to the university. At 28 years old, I started the university in Marsala. After the university, I worked for a famous winemaker in Piedmont for 2 years, and then for a big cellar in Etna. I loved the wine I make in the garden. Before, without knowledge, without know everything, I didn't put nothing inside because I don't know what to put inside the wine. I decided to restart in the garage to make 1,000 bottles and try to sell it. Let the job like winemaker for this big cellar, and then I increase the production every year. Now I make 70,000 bottles. But it's okay. So the perfect quantity that I can work very well here, and I make the wine still by myself. Yeah, but if you drink a wine from a natural producer, everybody make the wine in a certain way.
Yes.
Because you drink the vision of the wine of this producer. Instead, often the big seller make market research and make the wine that the people want.
Yes.
For example, in Lithuania, you like the wine sweet, and they make the sweet wine for you.
Yeah.
And South America, they like the wine in a certain way. They make in this way you can sell more bottles you can. No?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but for a small producer, you make the wine that you would like to drink.
Maybe you could tell us a bit more about the vineyard's position, how you chose this position for the vineyard.
I chose this position because I'm from Alcamo. And so I know very well all the vineyards here. Here, especially 20 years ago, nobody makes wine here. Everybody sells the grapes to the cooperative.
Okay.
There was very few small private sell. Almost nothing, 1, 2 maybe. And so I could buy every grapes just 100 kilo to taste in my garage, the quality from each part of it. Was a little research that I make by myself. And The very typical grapes from Alcamo is Catarratto. I find this place, this part of the mountain. We are a 500 meter here in the east part of the mountain, very calcareous land. And I find the best terroir for my taste here. And so I buy 5 hectares here, no, 5, 6 hectares here. And then I have 10 hectares more in the center of the Sicily. There I have Grillo. For example, Grillo I like very much in the very hot place because you don't lose the freshness, the acidity. Even there is 50 degrees, you keep strong acidity, very good acidity. Catarratto no, is more sensitive. You need a cooler place for me to have the big result. In the hot place, I prefer in the mountain Catarratto.
Okay.
And maybe you could tell us more about the grape varieties that you grow.
I just cultivate Sicilian grapes, and for the red I use Nerello Mascalese, I use Nero d'Avola and Pericone. Instead, for the white, Catarratto, Grillo and Caricante.
Okay.
Now I plant just a little bit of Zebibo, but because I make late harvest like Episiode, for that I don't think to make dry wine with Zebibo. I'm very happy to work with our grapes. 20 years ago we planted a lot of international grapes from France, Cabernet, Chardonnay, Sauvignon. There are great variety, but here are not at all. So you can do, of course, here the grapes, to have the good grapes is normal because our climate, you don't have a sickness, the grapes are perfect. We don't make selection because all the grapes are perfect.
Maybe you could tell a bit more about the soil and the terroir you have in this location?
I have all kind of terroir. In this location you can see this part here come from Monte Bonifato, that mountain over there, and it's very calcareous. The mountain in front of us is very sandy. Instead, in the center of the island I have clay. So I have many different ingredients, many different characteristics. So I can cook many plates different. If you have just fish, you have to cook fish. I have meat, fish, salad, everything. So I make from the spumante until the late harvest and marsala. So it's funny to make all kind of wine. This is Grillo. This one is made even just in fiberglass and wine nut maceration. The place where we have the vineyard is a very hot place in the day and quite fresh in the night. It's like a desert climate. We touch every day 40 degrees in the summer.
Okay. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And it's perfect even to make a late harvest there. I make a late harvest even with these grapes.
One harvest, or do you have like several?
No, several. Every place and every variety of grapes you control every day. I taste special. I don't analyze. I just taste. I taste every day the wine, and then I decide when is the moment, the right moment for the harvest.
It's very, very nice.
This is the one I make in biggest quantity. make 70,000 bottles. I make 30,000 bottles just for this one.
Why? Because it's very popular, or because you like it the most?
No, the reason is very simple. I have 5 hectares of grillo,
Okay.
so I can do it in a bigger one.
That's very nice. Easy drinkable. And what kind of grape is it?
This one is Catarratto. This is the Catarratto from this area around the cellar. And now we start to try the white wine I make in the big barrel. The first two was just fiberglass and
this one is better.
in barrel. Yeah.
But it's hard to feel it. It doesn't have really. Yeah, only a slight.
It's different. The wood, if you use in a certain way, you don't feel the wood, but you feel more aromas about the wine. Yeah. The wood could be one of the main aromas, but not the main only aromas.
So this is with maturation?
One day.
One day. How you came up with the designs for the bottles?
Yeah, this is my wife. I tell her what she has to paint,
Okay.
to design.
Okay.
Then, for example, she write Alessandro, and she write 200 times Alessandro, and I choose the best.
Stop.
She designed this, and I choose the best. Okay.
At the moment, the harvest is finished, right? For this one.
For me, yes. Because especially in the white, I prefer I don't have too much alcohol.
Yeah.
So I start from the end of the August and I finish usually the 20 September. Catarratto is very tannic. At the end. For this reason I make a very small maceration. Even if you make 1 day maceration already is like an orange wine. Plants are 30 years old. And here is not common to have a very old wines. Because almost everybody send the grapes to the cooperative. So when the production go down a little bit, they remove the plant and they plant again. Because the younger plant produce more grapes. All the one I make the skin I put here is a very good fertilizer. Yeah. All the tanks are fiberglass.
Fiberglass, okay.
And we have also the temperature control system. We need to refresh a little bit. Here we have the bottling machine. With fiberglass, the wine are more elegant, more relaxed.
Impressive.
5,000 liters per barrel and 2,000 liters an hour. Here you can test the Sinfonia di Rosso extract. The new Sinfonia di Rosso.
This one.
The producer can say what want to say. Then is the wine that talk to you. If you have a bit of experience, you understand when a wine is very a true wine without compromise, or there is some compromise inside. If it's better to have a small compromise, a quantity of sulfide big higher but perfect, or some big small of flavor and but totally natural. The people decide what you prefer. For me, when the one is very natural and is perfect, but not everybody can do it.